people vested in their faith that are here and willing to teach and willing to be witnesses as well as carry it out, among and between the students. It permeates. It just kind of echoes, and it's like that ripple effect that we then carry it out to a larger community, whether it be the elderly or the homebound, whether it be some act of service that we can provide to a community here or far. It might be when there was a tornado in in South Carolina and so forth. We respond to those needs, or whatever it might be. But I think it can truly, truly impact it, because we see that part of our Catholic faith is about that service. It's not just that we keep our faith to ourselves, it's that we are called to serve.
Faith of our fathers, faith and prayer have kept our children.
In terms of our school day, we start with prayer every day with the announcements. We are dedicating, for example, in October, as well as in the month of May, our morning announcement to the Rosary, to our Blessed Mother, and asking her to intercede for us, as well as teaching a little bit more about the Rosary along the way, so that the students understand what the mysteries truly are. Looking at St. Dominic and his role, so teaching a little bit more about the Rosary as we carry out, and not just to recite it, but to truly understand and embrace the meaning of the Rosary. Each class obviously will go through their own instruction for religion every day. On Fridays, we also go each week to an all-school liturgy, which is also part of the parish. The parish is welcome to attend as well. We will take part in the Stations of the Cross throughout the Lenten season. The kids will receive reconciliation. They'll go to reconciliation and receive that sacrament both in Advent and Lent. We also are looking to incorporate more retreats, days away from the school, so that students truly have a time, especially in today's secular world, to separate themselves and realize what it means to be without your cell phone, be away from the regular school day, the routines of sports and all of that, and separate ourselves and truly be on a retreat with Christ. And then to kind of close the day, we also, again, would always close with prayer. So those are some general.
Brave and free, and through the truth that comes from God, His children have true liberty.
I think it makes a huge difference. Again, ironically, I never attended a Catholic school myself. I went through all public education, being the youngest of 8 children. My older siblings had received Catholic education. My sister, who was closest to me in age, stopped going to a Catholic school at 6th grade because it was just financially very burdensome to my parents at that stage. However, I did attend CCD, all the way from, 1st grade through my senior year, which again, I'm so very grateful that I had those truly vested individuals that would come on a weekly basis. And I was one that took my CCD, my catechism classes, very true to heart in terms of wanting to know. I wanted to know more. And those teachers were very instrumental in that. So I can kind of see both elements as far as public education versus parochial or private a Catholic education. So the biggest difference I think it makes is just the fact that you are unified with people that share the exact same foundational beliefs. You're free to discuss them. You're free to explore them. You're free to ask questions. You're free to know who you can go to in terms of questions that you might have, whether it be a teacher who also is Catholic. It might also be, it might be a deacon or a priest that, you actually have closer relationships sometimes with those people just because you see them on a more regular basis. So to me, it would be, having those experiences firsthand allow you to create a very foundational, strong faith, and that can vary. That can truly be a witness to what Catholic education can do. However, for me, and I think I shared with you prior to being videotaped, was I think the key element also about Catholic education is that the parents are truly the first and foremost educators of our faith. And that's where I feel so very blessed, because that's the way my parents raised us. We were practicing Catholics and truly embraced our faith from as long as I can remember. It was just always part of who we were. So when you put all of those elements together, I think a Catholic education can truly make a huge impact, so that students also realize it doesn't just exist here. They then can take it to the larger community, the larger people, which is what we all are called to do, which is to serve.